David, God anointed him, but the people had now anointed Absalom. And when he died, he don't just come back to the throne. He had to go through the procedure of returning to the throne because he understood on the issue of authorities, stumbling on authority, misusing authority, abusing authority, misrepresenting God as a worker. And how do we misrepresent God? Through self-righteousness and self-confidence. We get used to the things of God, and now we act in rebellion. There are things we are doing, and we may think we are doing things for God, but we are acting in rebellion. When we are challenged, we fight back. We try to prove ourselves. We insult. We attack. We label people. And all this is because the tree of rebellion is not yet uprooted. Because when you look at the tree of rebellion, you see there is disobedience, rebellion, and witchcraft as roots. Rebellion has disobedience and witchcraft. And it is grown, it's growing, in the soil of the flesh. Carnality. Rebellion grows in carnality. And what do you see? When rebellion is dealt with in the root, what comes out is strife as a stem. And then we see immaturity, destruction, schizophrenia, and brokenness, stubbornness as branches. Then we see all this kind of hostility, rioting, sulking, cancer, murder, mental illness, all that disorder you see in your family because there's a root of rebellion, deep-seated rebellion of many generations. And now you have the assignment as a worker to submit yourself to the authority of God, submitting yourself to the authority of God, that the measure of your submission can dismantle the structure of rebellion in your bloodline. You didn't hear me. Your submission must be the volume of your submission. Your meekness, your brokenness must be in a position to dismantle, to judge, and destroy the structure of rebellion in your bloodline, in your generation. Our obedience will destroy the rebellion of the nations. Our submission will destroy the wickedness of the nations. So the demand is not on the nations. The demand is not on the people, on the wicked leaders. The demand is not on the heathen. The demand is on the church. That's why Jesus made a statement, and let me show you something. He said that, one day the disciples came to him and they had some argument, and said, who is great in us? Who is mighty? Who is great in the kingdom of God? And he called a baby, a child, and said, look at this child. The one who wants to be great, let him be like this child. Let him serve. Let him serve. The one who wants to be like, okay? Let him serve. And that is what he gave them as an example about breaking rebellion, is servanthood to the level of submitting as a child. As a child, And then one day he says this, that the people of the world, the heathens, lord it over the people they lead. But for you, you must not be like that. You must be the servant when you are leading. You must not lord it upon the people to rule over them, to force them to submit to you, okay? To do all these things because you are their leaders. But he said to them, look, what I want you to do is, as a leader with my authority, become a servant. Become a servant. The spirit of the world to leave you, the spirit of the heathen spirit, as you continue to submit to the will of God.